Hello guys. So the first novel for today's review is Yours Legally by Sonia Sahijwani. Sonia Sahijwani herself is a lawyer. Yours Legally is a collection of 6 short stories based on Indian judiciary. All the stories are inspired by real incidences and give us the glimpse of Indian judicial system. The stories are mostly open-ended and it doesn't feel like author has tried to exaggerate the stories, and since they are not exaggerated, they feel more interesting to read. Anyone who reads them will get the idea of reality of the world of law and would also know how the life of people get affected once they climb the stairs of the court or once they have to take the help of law. What I liked in this book is the stories are inspired by real stories. So knowing that fact makes it interesting to read about the characters or the people who are involved in the story. And some of the stories are really heart-touching. What I didn't like in this book is the author didn't complete 1 or 2 stories. Just like there is the first story, especially the first story of an old lady that I read, and I was curious to know what happens next to the lady or whether she gets justice or not. But that story ended after one hearing. So I won't say the story was not good. It was actually interesting. That is why I was curious to know what happens next. But the author didn't write it. So I felt a little, what can I say, dissatisfied, I can say that, because I was curious to know the end, but the end was not there. And I cannot blame the author since she had already mentioned that those stories are based on real stories. So she might not be aware of what happened next, so she did not write it. But being a reader, I wanted to know how it ends. So that is one part that I did not like. Second thing I did not like was whenever there was some twist in the story, the author has already mentioned it just before the twist that something is going to happen or it was not expected, or in some line like this, which was kind of a mood kill for me, because I like to read with the flow and then get that surprise. But if suppose it is already mentioned that something is going to happen, then it doesn't give that much of a shock that the story should give when you are reading it in a flow. Who would be the best reader? I believe those who like to have the idea of their surrounding, those who want to know how the judicial system in India works, and those who like to read realistic stories and get inspired by them or know about the people or how they are struggling. All those people would definitely love to read this book. My rating for this would be 4 out of 5 stars. Now the second book for today is The Billionaire and the Monk by Vibhor Kumar Singh. There is a billionaire who has a lot of money. He is one of the richest people in the world, and yet he feels that he is not happy. Then there is a monk, obviously a monk, so you know what a monk is, but still he is not happy. Now the monk takes care of the billionaire's hotel in Tibet. The billionaire visits Tibet for some business purpose, and the monk and the billionaire have their meeting, and while having an informal talk, they talk about happiness, and they both discuss each other's perspective regarding happiness, and they decide to keep on discussing it for the course of the few days for which the billionaire has come into Tibet. From there, the journey towards happiness for the billionaire as well as the monk starts. Both of them learn from each other, both of them learn from each other's perspective, and a reader learns from their perspective. And through the perspective of billionaire and the monk, author has tried to explain what happiness is and how should a person live a happy life. That is the summary of the book. And to talk about my review, I usually do not read self-help books because I believe that I am self-motivating. This book, The Billionaire and the Monk, is my first self-help book. So I cannot compare it with any other book. But if I just talk about the content that is given in this book, then I can tell you that some parts of this book are really inspirational and I myself have got to learn something about it. What I liked in this book is some of the thoughts or some of the quotes or some of the incidences or some of the messages that were given in the novel are really good and really inspirational, and you can feel connected to some of the part and feel that something like this have happened in your life. And the part that I did not like about it is I felt the book could have been edited better, in a better way. I felt that it was narrated more and had less conversations, so that is why instead of feeling like I'm reading a novel, I felt more like I was reading an essay. The best reader for this book, what I think, is someone who wants to read something inspirational, someone who wants to read something about life, someone who wants to read something about happiness, what is happiness or how to achieve happiness or how to live a happy life. Then those people would like to read this book. And as far as my perspective goes, my rating for this book is 3 out of 5 stars.